Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. It's Alex, and today I want to showcase one of the most fun game modes that you thankfully get to unlock pretty early on in an operations menu. It is called Blitz. And now Blitz is going to scale in difficulty as you hit different level landmarks, 20, 30, 40, so on. And they're really important because they give you lots of gold, they teach you how to play with teammates, and also how to dodge enemy mechanics. So it really, gets your feet wet, and as far as like later game raids are going to perform. And they're really fun, and they're up against unique bosses. So as you can see here, level 20 we fight against Kingpin, level 30 you fight against MODOK, and then level 40 you fight against ULTRON. The other really cool thing about Blitz is that the reward count is not shared across the blitzes. So at the beginning you're not going to have much to do, just fight Kingpin 3 times a day, but as you progress, I'm up to 9 blitzes per day. That's a lot of blitz. So yeah. We're going to jump in. I've never done the Age of Ultron raid. I'm waiting for a party right now, but this is a really cool thing. You can queue this up while you're doing other content, and it's really fun once you get started. The other really cool thing about it that you may or may not see, depending on who we get to join us, I can queue in solo if I want, to be honest. I can press that red button and click Start Battle, but despite being 9 levels above the content, I don't think I can solo it just yet. So I'm going to wait to see if we can get some other teammates. But the really cool thing that I was going to say is, and Marvel Avengers just introduced this, not throwing shade at that game, but just showing you how polished this game is already, you can actually play. I mean, you can probably play with your friends, you can probably play with a party, I'm not sure, I'm not sure if you can invite people from this menu, but you can play with the exact same characters. What that means is, so I got an Iron Man to queue in with me, this level 44 Iron Man, that's great, but I could queue in with 4 Doctor Stranges, with 3 other Doctor Stranges. You could queue in with 2 Spider-Mans and 2 Iron Mans. It's really cool. And although variety is the spice of life, sometimes it's hilarious. Oh, nice, we got a Star-Lord. I haven't seen a single Star-Lord player in any of these blitzes. Okay, here we go. We're jumping in. Variety is the spice of life, but at the same time, beating MODOK with 4 Captain Americas is kind of hilarious. So we're gonna play this one free mode. I'm not going to autoplay it as soon as it's loaded up with the lobby of heroes. Oh, look at that storm. She has the X-Men animated. Okay, turn off autoplay. Oh, her uniform's so sick. So here we go. You get a cutscene at the beginning. If you want to skip the cutscene, you have to skip it and then you vote at the bottom. So keep in mind, you may be holding your teammates up. It's good to watch it once. I've never seen this before, so I want to watch it. Okay, here we go. And then you start off this battle, and it's basically just you and your teammates versus the enemy. Pretty straightforward, right? So it's a really cool 4-person raid, and it's got multiple stages, right? You think this is the last stage of the raid, but this is actually just the first stage of the raid, because of course our final enemy is not this sort of gorilla Ultron. It's the Ultron himself. So we're sort of facing off against his grunts right now. You're going to see those red wave and red circular attacks. Those are attacks that you need to dodge. They have that indicator because, of course, it's warning you of damage to come. But it's really important that you learn these mechanics because these are going to serve you well for the entirety of your gameplay, no matter how long you play. Okay, let's take this guys here. So after you beat the first wave, you fly over to the next part of the map. It's like an enclosed zone, and then you go up against more enemies. And this is basically the same formula for all of the blitzes, except of course you're going to fight against different enemies. Kingpin's not going to have Ultron robots. He's going to have his augmented thugs. We've got hand ninjas. Interesting. Okay, we got some ninjas here. They're spicing it up. Storm looks so good. Okay, we got some more difficult enemies here. The hand assassin. You can also keep track of your rewards. You can see I've acquired 3 rewards. You can see your progress over on the right side, 4 out of 6. Here we go. Ultron's here. Oh, he's hurt. Uh-oh. Oh, who's that? Thanos? Oh no, that's another Ultron, of course. I am the superior Ultron. Hahaha, that's so cool. So he sends his bots after you. Okay, I'm holding up the team, but that's okay. So now we're gonna fight this Ultron. Let's go. I have Agamotto. Nice. There we go. Oh, Ultron has his own little quips. Oh, gotta get out of that. Oh, I didn't take that much damage, to be honest. And I'm gonna show you guys one other really cool thing about this game mode. I mean, this is really fun and the rewards are good and all, but there's one more thing that I like about it. Ultron's dead? That's it? Oh, we're done. I thought we had one more Ultron fight, so that was actually pretty snappy. And this is the other part that I really like. It ranks you based on the damage you dealt. So, your boy got first place. You get to see my first place animation. You get to see Star-Lord in the background. So this is really dope. You get some pretty dope rewards, and you can just retry. You can actually queue up again with the same team. So you can see here, I believe Storm wants to play again with me, Bayverse. But Exiles and Jeroom already left. So if you can manage to queue up with your friends, I haven't really explored that yet and on how that works. I haven't even actually grouped up yet with friends. I should probably do that. Maybe if you group up with friends, then you queue up for a raid at the same time, you may be able to join with them. What I have heard, however, about the queues for this type of multiplayer content is that they take players, because it seems like we're all sharing one server, right? It seems like they take players who are near to you geographically in terms of your location, because they want to reduce the overall ping for all 4 members, because they have to sync the content, right? The music just died completely. True. I guess they don't expect us to be on this page for very long. Oh, you can also add those people as friends. I didn't even notice that. I can add Exiles or Bayverse or Jeroom to that. But yeah, we're just sort of waiting on some other teammates here. It can be a little bit of a wait sometimes. Let me just fast forward this to when we actually find teammates. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna do another one here on auto this time, so I can show you and I can just sort of talk while it's playing in the background, because you can auto this content, especially when you get stronger. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to find any other teammates, so me and Bayverse are gonna try and duo this content. It's up to 4 players, but the cool thing about the raids is you don't have to wait for 4 players, because I know sometimes in other games, like for example Grand Cross, when you're waiting for some of the themed raids where it requires you to bring 3 or 4 players, it can be a really long wait for that. Now, the good thing about the autoplay is it'll still allow you to interrupt it. So as you can see, I'm manually dodging. That monkey does not want to let me go, eh? I'm manually dodging the attacks. But once you get strong enough, this content isn't necessarily supposed to... Well, maybe the higher... I can't speak for like the really high-level Blitz stuff. That's really, difficult. I don't know. But at least for this stuff, once you get a couple of levels, if you go in at level 40, if you have like 3 or 4 people at level 40, it might be more difficult. But once you get a bit higher level, 4 or 5 levels above the minimum, this is something that's supposed to be more fun. I don't think it's supposed to be too challenging, and the rewards sort of reflect that. But yeah, the good thing is I get to see Storm, which is pretty cool. I get to see her attacks in more clear form, because there's only me and her using our skills. But yeah, it's autoplay friendly, which is cool, and you can bring, like I said, up to 4, but you can just go in with 1 or 2. You can check your rewards as you're going along and see what you've gotten so far. And of course, you have that end screen page with even more rewards. But yeah, I like the Blitz content. I like all of the sort of QOL, quality of life features that the Blitz has, and I like the fact that you don't have to queue up. Let me skip this because we've seen this already. And I thought that was Thanos. You don't have to queue up with exactly 4, because honestly, the wait times can be a little bit long. Of course, the game is not released globally just yet. Once it's released globally, the wait times should be, like, I would expect it to be pretty instantaneous for you to find a group of 3 or 4 for Blitz. And then if I can figure out, or if it's possible to invite friends or alliance mates, then that would make the wait times even shorter. And you do want the wait times to be short, because once you get to a high enough level, like 100, there are 8 or 9 raids, 8 or 9 blitzes that you can do. So that's up to close to 30 blitzes a day if you do them all. Let me pop my alt here. You guys will recognize this alt from Endgame. It's Doctor Strange's attack from Endgame. So we're gonna finish this Ultron off. So you can see there, level 49 and a level 44 are able to duo this Blitz. So again, it's not supposed to be like super difficult, super endgame content. You get some pretty amazing rewards too, like the level 5. These level 5 badges are really good. You can see it's got 3 stats plus 2 available. That's actually a really good one. Wow. Plus 2 available cores. So yeah, I really like this content. I really like the variety of this content. Like, I can't wait to unlock the other ones. Yeah, it goes all the way up to 100. So there are 9, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 9 different blitzes, which means 27 blitzes per day. You're going to be blitzing your buns off. which is great. Let me just show you guys one more really quickly here. I want to show you the MODOK one because it's actually pretty interesting. Oh, I just need to take care of my inventory. Inventory management in Netmarble games is ever persistent, guys. So don't you think for a second that there aren't going to be... Oh, yeah, see, look, this Blitz, you find people way faster. We can actually start this battle, guys, if you want. Okay, so maybe, it's interesting. Maybe there's just not enough players who have already gotten to level 40 plus to do that Blitz. I was thinking maybe it was going to take a... That was instantaneous. I thought it was going to take way longer. But we got a Starlord and we got a Storm. I'm going to auto this one as well, so we can just check it out. But this one's cool. You go into an aim base. You're fighting against aim agents, of course, because it's against MODOK, right? The battle against MODOK is pretty cool, too. I'll try to watch that cutscene there so you guys can see what it's like. But, yeah. The content in this game, the amount of content and the polish of the content, I think is... Oh, man, that's Iron Man. That's not Star-Lord. That's so cool. He's got that, like... I can't remember what that skill is called, but where he spins in a circle with the lasers. That's a really, really cool skill. But the amount of content, the variety of the content, and the polish of the content is really strong in this game. This game feels like what other games feel like after a year or two of being released. So, you know, I know that it's difficult, and it's kind of, it's a tease to see the gameplay and not be able to play it if you're not in Canada or if you haven't found other means to play. But just know that when you do jump in, there's so much waiting for you. It's so sick, right? This game is definitely not, even if they don't release content, they already said in the announcements and then sort of the world premiere event with Danny Koo and Mark Panagos and Ryan Sumarak and stuff, they already said that their launch plan and post-launch, they want to bring more story content, they want to bring more like gameplay content, and they want to bring more characters. Of course, we want more characters. Everybody wants more characters. But the fact that they already want to bring more story, isn't this so sick? More story and more game modes is wild to me. Because I would say, personally, even if this, like, I've been playing this game non-stop. And even if this game doesn't release any content for, like, 6 months, I'm not saying they will, but I'm saying they could not release content for 6 months, and they'd be fine. There's so much content I haven't even unlocked. You have to be level 60 to unlock, like, the regular PvP, I believe. Level 50 or 60. So I haven't even unlocked PvP yet. Yeah. So it's crazy. It's really, really cool. So this fight is a little bit different because MODOK will... Oh, we just killed MODOK. But yeah, he summons these little cones around, and the cones will shoot lasers in intervals, so you have to be careful. Look at this. Being first doesn't always get you the best rewards. Look at rank 2. Dandy got a 6-star badge. I've never even seen one of those before. That thing is so delicious. Wow. I got a lowly 3-star badge. So yeah, don't worry about having to be top DPS. Don't worry about the whales, man, because that thing right there is the big prize. And you got new records. It's really cool, man. There's just so much that this game has. I cannot wait for you guys. If you can't play it, I cannot wait for you to be able to jump into it because I think you're gonna have a blast. And I really hope you're enjoying these videos because I got way more to bring to you. So hit me up in the comments down below. Let me know what you think of the ULTRON Blitz and the MODOK Blitz, and let me know what you want to see next. And smash the like button if you enjoyed this kind of content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.